going to treat you as if you don't know anything about telephones whatsoever. I have the program set up. Sorry. I have the phone set up with a certain amount of lines programmed in here, lines 1, 2, and 3. When you pick up the line, it's going to automatically seize line 3 and work this way. On incoming calls, it's going to start here and work down this way. There will be a light that shows up here saying transfer. You can press this to transfer to one of the other extensions, or you can just hit one of the other extensions. I'm trying to quiet this thing. Sorry.
It's okay.
Alright, I do have programs in here for extensions 22 through 28. There's a button right here that's going to flash on everybody's phone when an incoming call comes in. It will ring up here at the front desk and any place else that you might like to have it. The intercom dials any one of the individual offices. If you hit intercom and dial the extension or one of these buttons, it will ring inside of that office. If you press voice call and press any of these buttons or dial the extension, it will give a short burst, and then you can talk to the person without them picking up the phone, and they can answer back.
And if you have the do not disturb, will that
If
stop
you have
that?
the do not disturb on there, it will not do anything.
Okay.
Okay? They will be
Okay.
dealt with. Do not disturb button is right here. You'll push the button to turn it on, push the button to turn it off. The call forward button, if you're not going to be in your office and you're going to be in the conference room or such, you can press the call conference button, dial the extension where you're going to be, and all your calls from your phone will be transferred into there. Conference. If you're making a conference call, you'll be on line 1. You'll press conference, select another line, dial out, press the conference again, and it'll say select first button on hold. You'll press that. There's a couple of speed dial buttons that I've put in here.
Okay.
The first one is the last number redial.
Okay.
That dials the last number that you called. The next one is a save number redial. The save number redial is a button that you will, if you call somebody and their line is busy or they don't answer, push this before you hang up, and then later on in the day, even after you've pushed a lot of other buttons or called a lot of people, you can push this and call back that one number.
All right.
The speed dial, there's going to be an instruction book on everyone's desk.
Oh, great.
It's going to show you how to program in 20 different speed dial buttons per phone. Link is a line that's a feature that's provided from the phone company. If you have it now, then it's a simple thing. If you push that button, it'll give you a stutter dial tone and you can transfer the call off site.
Okay.
It has to be provided by AT&T though. We'll find that out. These 3 buttons up here are for your voicemail. The first one is open voicemail. That takes you into your private mailbox. It will ask you for your password. I'm going to give you a basic password of 1111. Everybody, I highly suggest that you change that.
Okay.
They will hack it, people will listen to it, and you're dealing with confidential information.
Yeah.
Please change your password.
Okay.
So the first one, you'll push this, it'll say password, you'll press 1111, and then OK or the pound sign, and it will say your name, and it will take you in, and it will give you instructions. If you follow the instructions on the screen, you can do that. If you don't, she will start talking to you to tell you what to do.
Okay.
The next button is transfer to voicemail. If you pick up a call and say, no, I'm sorry, Bridget isn't here, would you like her voicemail? Yes, I would. You press the transfer to voicemail, dial that person's extension number, and hang up. You don't have to wait for it to do anything.
Okay.
Leave message is for internal use. If you are wanting to leave a message for another counselor or somebody else in the building, you will press leave message, follow the instructions on the screen, dial the person's mailbox number, say OK. It will go into their greeting. If you don't want to listen to their greeting before doing anything, simply press the pound key. It will bypass the greeting. When you're in your mailbox, there will be several different prompts up on the screen. These are floating buttons, and you can select those prompts from up here. Those prompts will say admin, play, record, things like that.
Okay.
If you go into admin It'll tell you your name. It'll tell you greeting and password. Press password, you can change your password. Greeting, record, choose. You can have an alternate greeting and a main greeting.
Great.
Like the main greeting might be, you've reached Bridget's voicemail. I can't take your message right now. Second one might be, this is Bridget, I'm having a bad day, don't leave me a message, go away. And you can just switch back and forth between those two without having to re-record.
Sounds good.
Okay? If you're calling from outside, you can call in. As soon as you get the main greeting saying, thank you for calling New Dawn, you can hit star star, your mailbox number, your password, and then pound.
Okay.
And it will give you the same access as if you were on site.
That's great.
If somebody answers, tell them, please pass me into my voicemail. They'll hit transfer, dial your extension number. You'll get your voicemail. As soon as your mailbox answers, the same thing. Star, star, your mailbox number, your password, and then pound.
Sounds
You have
good.
the same functions outside as you do inside.
Okay.
That's probably pretty much it in a nutshell. However, if one big thing, if you start a phone call on speakerphone, you get the dial tone on here, you get the speakerphone
Yeah.
on here, it will not hang up unless you push the release button, the hangy-uppy
Okay.
button right here. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how much you slam it down, how much you swear at it, anything, it will not hang up until you push this button.
Okay.
This
That's
is your
good to
hold
know.
button, and this is your feature button. In the book, it will refer to feature. This is how you access the feature button.
Okay.
Your volume control is over here for both your ringer, for your headset, for your speakerphone. This is the mute button. Be very careful when you use your mute button. Make sure the light is on. Don't say anything that you shouldn't have said, or else you'll have the wrong finger pushing the wrong button.
Got
Okay?
it. Got it.
That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Thank you.
Okay?